Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much.
Join us at Like Learning School and experience a transformative education journey. Visit our website at www.likelearningschool.com or contact us at +234 808 509 5144 to learn more and get started today.
You know, these are tricks we use for rotation. Okay, first of all, you located, it says rotate 90 degrees anti-clockwise about a point 0 minus 2, isn't it? And you located the point of rotation, which is 0 minus 2, which will be here. This is 0 minus 2. Then I said, please, what I'm going to do is to use the different colors to draw this, so that we don't confuse this. Let me use different colors to draw this. Or can you start? Just start and use different colors. Let's just run through it again. Start, use different colors. First of all, we have located the center of rotation, which is here. Okay, and then you've labeled all the corners as maybe A, B, or C. So start drawing. Let's use different colors so that we can identify each one. Can you start with any color? Okay, start with green. Go ahead. You draw from the center of rotation to any of the corners or vertices.
Why did you rub my thing out?
Yes, I did, because I wanted you to use different colors so that when you have them in different colors, you can easily understand how each one went. So you've drawn it to A. Are we good? Okay, so rotate 90 degrees anti-clockwise. That's rotate line. Rotate this line to A, 90 degrees anti-clockwise. This green line you drew going to A, rotate it anti-clockwise.
This way. Wait.
Anti-clockwise. Remember, this is good. I think you are doing the right thing. Go ahead. Anti-clockwise will be this way, while clockwise will be this way. No. Anti-clockwise is the other way. Yes, the anti-clockwise is this other way, while clockwise is yes. So that's that means you rotated it this way, is it not? Which is anti-clockwise, 90 degrees anti-clockwise. Are we right? So this is the new position of B. Label it. Label it the new position. Pardon?
I understand.
Good. So that's the new position of A. All right. So use a different color, maybe a black, a blue one, a blue marker now, to get your new B or C. All right. You've drawn the line to B from the center of rotation, 0 minus 2, to B. Then you turn anti-clockwise by 90 degrees. Where would it be? No, it's the line you drew. The line you drew from the center of rotation that you're going to turn 90 degrees. The line you drew from the center of rotation to B is where you rotate by 90 degrees. You just rotate that line you drew by 90 degrees anti-clockwise. Have you done that?
So is this?
No, it should also come from the center of rotation. But just rotate this 90 degree. That's line, assuming this was O.
Oh yeah, what am I doing?
Yeah, just draw the line 90 degrees from B. This same line, rotate it by 90 degrees anti-clockwise. Yes, that's where it should be. When you rotate it 90 degrees this way, how it will be. So that's the new position of B, yeah. That's the new position of it, because when you rotate it 90 degrees anti-clockwise, this line will now be this. So B from here will now come to here. So that's how it will be. Finally, C. Use maybe a red marker for C. Good. So rotate 90 degrees anti-clockwise also from C. Anti-clockwise we go like this. I agree with you. Same length, of course, same length as this to this, same length as that to that, same length as this to this, same length as this to this, same length as this to this, same length as this to this. Okay, so I can see this is your B prime, this is your A prime, and this is your C prime. So join. What can we join with? Maybe yellow. Use a thicker color of yellow. This one after the thinnest color, the one in between. The second marker thickness. Use the second marker thickness for yellow. Just so that it will be thicker than gold. That's what I'm saying. So you simply join the same way it is joined, please. A should be joined to C, and A should also be joined to B. Okay, that's what you're doing. And C should be joined to A. Good. So that's it. So this is the rotated shape anti-clockwise. Can you do this one? Just when you're join clock. All right. All right, let's go. Have you identified the center of rotation? Good. -1, -2. -1, -2. Okay, so we've labeled the vertices with letters. You can start drawing. This one is clockwise, isn't it? 90 degrees clockwise.
Yeah.
Let's go. Alright, from the center of rotation to D. That's clockwise, right? That's clockwise, am I right? Yeah, clockwise, 90 degrees, so that's correct.
Yeah.
So this is your new position of D, that's D prime. D prime. You can always add a prime to differentiate it from the original D prime. All right, now you have drawn from the center of rotation to C. So go clockwise, 90 degrees clockwise. 90 degrees clockwise. Remember, it's clockwise you should go. All right. That is anti-clockwise you went. You're supposed to go clockwise. That's what I was trying to get your attention to.
Wait. But this. Wait, now I'm confused.
clockwise. You see, this is the line. This is the line.
What is this way?
This is the line. That's the line you drew to C, and you went anti-clockwise to get a point instead of going clockwise. You're supposed to go clockwise. Do the same thing you did, but go clockwise. Good, yeah, that's correct now. That's correct now. This is for C because this is clockwise by 90 degrees. So that's correct. This will be the C prime.
I'm confused again.
Don't worry. Which one do you want to do now? A, right? You've gotten for D, you've gotten for C. A and B are easy. At least A is easy. A is very easy. Have you drawn your line from the center of origin to A first? Always do that. You see, the issue is you should always get that line first so that you now know how to rotate it. Good. Now, this is your line that you've drawn there. Rotate it by 90 degrees clockwise. Clockwise means it has to go in the direction of the clock, like this. So instead of this, I'll actually go. It has to go 90. Good. Good.
Okay, I understand.
That's cool. So from A, it has to go 90 degrees clockwise. So that's the new position of A. Mark A with a yellow line. You see, it's always important that you mark any point you get. If not, if you don't, you will just get confused. You won't know where you marked and all of that because you are going to be joining one point to another. So that's your A prime. Good. Finally, B. Draw a line to B. Okay, so you've drawn a line from the center of rotation to B. So go clockwise. You also go clockwise. No, clockwise. Remember, it is clockwise, so you are supposed to start from B and go clockwise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 90 degrees clockwise. Where will it be? Good. It has to come to here. You're right. So this is the new position of B. B prime. You're right. Just write it in yellow so that it will be good. So this is B prime. Good. So join. Can you join with maybe same yellow? Use same yellow with the same thickness you use for this one. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Good. So that's the rotated image by 90 degree clockwise about center of rotation -1 -2. All right, I think that's cool. Just remember what you did in the next page. Let me just remind you, and then we should be done with this. Now remember how we did this. This is the main shape. You labeled the corners with letters P, Q, R, and then you identify this center of rotation. The center of rotation was given as this point, and I said for each one, draw a line from the center of rotation to any of the points. This is the center of rotation. Draw a line from the center of rotation to the points, like from here to here. from the center of rotation to any of the points R, and it says you should rotate clockwise, so you rotate clockwise by 90 degrees to a new point R prime, and R prime should have the same distance as the original R from the center of rotation. So from the center of rotation to original R, and from the center of rotation to R prime should have the same distance, and 90 degrees. So you have gotten your R prime. Then we do the same for P. Remember, we use the red line to get for R prime. For P, we drew a line, yellow line, to P, from the center of rotation to P, and we rotated 90 degrees again, and that takes it to here. So this is the new P prime. Let me even write it in yellow, so it will correspond with the line that we use for it. So this is the new P prime, because from the center of rotation to P, we rotated it by 90 degrees clockwise. So this line now becomes this line. Same distance from the center of rotation as the original P from the center of rotation. So the distance from here to here, P, equal to the distance from here to here, P prime, by 90 degrees rotation clockwise. So P prime is here. This is the new position of P prime. Then we get for Q, also from the center of rotation, you draw a line that would get to Q. You rotate that line 90 degrees clockwise. That line will now be here. This is a new position of Q prime. So you just join all the points. As P is joined to R, you join P prime to R prime. As Q is joined to R, you join Q prime to R prime. So this will be the new image. That's how we did that. And this other one was for 180 degrees. You know how to do it. For 180 degrees, you don't need to bother about clockwise or anti-clockwise, because it will give you the same thing. And the simple thing is draw lines from the center of rotation to any of those corners, from A, line center of rotation to A, line center of rotation to B, line center of rotation to C, line center of rotation to D, from center of rotation to E, and then to F. Make each of those lines longer. All those lines you drew, make them longer. The same distance from center of rotation to A, measure that same distance on the other side. So this becomes A prime. So I can just identify here as A prime. The same distance from here to F, do it on the other side. This becomes F prime. This becomes F prime. From the same distance to D, measure that same distance on the other side. This becomes D prime. This is D prime. We do the same thing for E. The same distance. This becomes E prime. To E, to E, to A, to A, to D, to D, to F, to F. No, sorry, to F, to F, to D, to D, and then of course to C, same distance. And then you just join the points as shown. As that. That's for 180 degrees. Whether clockwise or anti-clockwise, the same thing. And this particular one was 90 degrees clockwise. Let me see if there's any 90 degrees anti-clockwise. Okay, but all of them are clockwise. Let me see if we have any anti-clockwise. Okay, this is for anti-clockwise. How we did that. This is the original shape. later all the corners P, Q, U, T, S, R. Locate the center of rotation is shown as this point. Draw lines to P, to Q, to R, to U, to T, and to S, all from the center of rotation, and begin to rotate each line. For instance, the line drawn from center of rotation to T, rotate that line anti-clockwise by 90 degrees. So that line from here to T, if we call the center of rotation O, we rotate that line O to T by 90 degrees anti-clockwise. So it will now be to this place. This line will now be this. So this is the new T, or T prime. Also from O to S, on the main object, rotate it anti-clockwise. So it will now be this by 90 degrees. So this will be the new position of S prime. Same thing for U. From O to U, O is the center of rotation. From O to U, rotate it by 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. So the new position of U will be here. For P, from O to P, you also rotate it by 90 degrees. The new position of P will be here. This OP is rotated by 90 degrees. The new position of P will be here. So this is the P prime here. For Q, we do the same thing. This will be the new position of Q. From the original O to Q, rotated by 90 degrees anti-clockwise, will now be here. This is the new position of Q. For R, we rotate it by 90 degrees anti-clockwise. OR will now be brought to here. So here, rotated by 90 degrees anti-clockwise. So we join all the points. Sorry, we join the points. This is joined in black. T prime to S prime, S prime to R prime, R prime to P prime, P prime to Q prime, Q prime to U prime, U prime to T prime. That's how it should be. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much.
Welcome to Like Learning School, your premier online education platform. At Like Learning School, we are dedicated to helping students and learners unlock their full potential, providing them with the foundation, support, and guidance they need for academic excellence. Our platform caters to two main target audiences. Firstly, we work with school children of all ages, offering academic follow-up and accountability partnerships. Our seasoned tutors provide personalized attention to ensure students stay on track and reach their goals. Secondly, we support students and learners who are preparing for internal, external, entrance, or professional examinations. We offer comprehensive and well-structured support to help them achieve outstanding performance in their exams. Our robust virtual courses are designed to keep students engaged and motivated. With interactive videos showcasing our teaching sessions, students actively participate in the learning process, making education enjoyable and effective. But that's not all. We believe in personalized education. Our students have access to personalized tutorial sessions, whether online, physical, or hybrid, tailored to their unique learning needs. Join us at Like Learning School and experience a transformative education journey. Visit our website at www.likelearningschool.com or contact us at +234 808 509 5144 to learn more and get started today.